Hi, folks. I'm just making use of the Hangouts on Air feature to throw together a quick video for my good friend, Mr. G-Man, who had kind of a bad day yesterday. People may have seen the, well, you saw it. Hey, so I understand G-Man has made some amount of puffery and promotions and pimpin about an upcoming broadcast, G-Man versus the World part, who knows. Should be May 26th, so tomorrow at what would be, I presume, early evening in Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, it'd be pretty soon. Now, the main point of promotion here is that he's going to answer the two questions that I've been asking of him lately, and that is to provide the sources. There's two claims that he's made, and I'm just curious, where did you learn these things? Given that you've repeated, for example, let's do the Supreme Court one. G-Man has said on a number of occasions that the Supreme Court has ruled that atheism is a religion. And I'm just curious, where did you learn that? I mean, maybe you heard it from a friend, or a pastor told you, or you read it on the internet, or you downloaded the actual, did a Google web search and then found what case they were referring to and went to LII and downloaded the actual, judgment in that case. Or maybe you don't remember. Sometimes that's an honest answer. I don't remember. It's kind of common knowledge. I hear a lot of people talk about it. No, he hasn't done that. He said, "Oh, I'll answer your question on the 26th. I'll answer on the 26th." I had asked G-Man, give us a teaser. What decade was it in? And he was unable to answer it. He claimed to be unwilling to answer it because somehow telling us the decade would be tipping his hand. Okay. But here's my point, G-Man. So you're going to reveal tomorrow some sources that would discuss this finding by the United States Supreme Court, the one that you've been discussing for some time now on YouTube. And here's the problem, G-Man. It's too late. It's far too late. Older folks would say when you actually do this tomorrow, and first off, fail to make the demonstration that that's actually what the Supreme Court said, people will say of this performance, it's a day late and a dollar short. Because the question isn't, hey, G-Man, if you actually tried to look into this issue, where would you look? Hey, G-Man, if we pestered you enough and asked you over and over and over again what your source for this was, and you just kept refusing, where would you, when you finally feel like I want to prove to people that I'm actually capable of doing some sort of research on my own, where would you look in that hypothetical case? That's not the question, G-Man. The question is, where did you learn about this Supreme Court finding? What sources had you sought in the past to inform your understanding about what the Supreme Court had said, or what this particular ruling was? These are all past tense questions. So when I asked you the question last week or whenever this had started, the question was, prior to you making this claim, where did you get that information in the past? So the fact that you've now had time to, Google it and maybe find a YouTube video where somebody talks about it after having already repeated these claims and after having deflected and dodged and dived away from my question every way you could, you're just showing up a day late and a dollar short. Should be entertaining though. Cheers all.